What it does, cuz it's your favorite neighbor. We got a very special guest today. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody I look up to in this dog game. You know what I mean? Somebody that if you tell them you're gonna do something, you better do it or you're gonna be on your back. You know what I'm saying? Introduce yourself, brother.
Yo, what's happening, man? It's your favorite neighbor, man, with all the flavors of that motherfucking good shit. Welcome down, Ram. You already know what it is, man. Salute to everybody tuning in, listening. Salute to the young cuz old bank statement for having me on today, man. That's a good look.
Hey man, I appreciate you, man. How you been?
Oh, good, man. I'm over here dabbing and shit.
Hell yeah.
I'm good though, man. You know, shit, just doing what I could do and I could do it. That's it. That's all.
Hell yeah, shit. We're gonna get into it today, man. How long you been having American Pit Bull Terriers, man?
Man, I had these dogs, man. I got my first, real game bred dog, man, when I was 12 years old, bro. And so, I'm 40, about to be 41. So, man, a long time. You feel me? I got my first dog in 92. So
Hell
that
yeah.
should tell you, yeah, for a minute.
Hell yeah, shit. Do you feel like you know everything about these dogs having them so long, or do you learn something new every day?
Man, I'm fucking always learning with these dogs, man, because no dog is the same. I don't care if you just been breeding a family of dogs or you like me and like see the good in all bloodlines, man. It's always something to learn with these animals, bro. I do know a lot of shit, more than the average bear, but I don't know everything, man. People out here who've been doing this shit longer than me and you've been alive, and they still don't know everything.
Hell yeah. I be learning every day off of, man. How, how you I know you got a new puppy over there, man. What's some of the things you acquired to entertain the puppy? You know what I'm saying, in his younger stages.
Well, I've been turning him on to the cowhide early because, like we were saying on last week's show, this line of dogs is on average got like a seven mouth. So you don't want to be playing with a dog who can bite real hard like that. So I've been putting them on the cowhide, little tug ropes, all that expensive shit. But this motherfucker just he only want to bite on my socks and shit, man. I'll probably just go buy this nigga a pack of socks or something, let him fuck him up.
Hell
These
yeah.
dogs are strange like that. The shit we think they would like, they won't fuck with, and the shit we don't want them to like, they love. So that's part of the game that come with it. Raising a pup, he running around my shop right now.
Okay. You just got him with you chilling at work, huh? Everywhere you go.
Yeah, it's my little work dog, my little truck dog. Show him the ropes and shit,
Hell yeah.
all the
What,
ins and outs.
what you over there feeding them, man?
I got him on that Origin right now. Matter of fact, I'm finna go buy some more when I get off the line with you. Yeah, I got him on some of that Origin dog food. I just got the little bag at first to see if he would even like it, but now I'm finna go get the big bag since I know he fucking with it. So yeah, I got him on the Origin. He a puppy, so Origin and a little other stuff I like to mix in there, like cottage cheese. Just stuff for a little calcium boost and all that shit, man.
Hell yeah. When how do you feel about that raw on the well, first let me ask you, how's the poop on that origin? Is that some good cleanup?
Oh yeah, that shit easy peasy, lemon squeezy, bro. Like that shit just boom, come out nice and hard. None of that old mushy gushy splatter platter bullshit, man. You be dealing with pedigree or none of that cornfield shit, and it get hard real quick. So yeah, I like it a lot, man. As far as the raw, like I give them raw chicken breasts. I ain't put them on the whole raw leg quarters yet, just because it's so hot out here, and I don't want to run the risk of him not eating the whole piece of chicken right then and there and letting salmonella build up and shit, man. That shit'll kill us all. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
Can
yeah, I
an
just say again.
I was gonna ask you, can an 8 week old puppy handle the chicken bones and everything? How'd that work?
Well, yeah, it's not like I'm giving them like a whole chicken breast with the bone and all that shit. I would just give them, like a leg, the leg of the part of the leg quarter. I would give them that. Yeah, and they digest that real smooth. Long as it's raw and uncooked, it's not gonna splinter too bad and all that. And they stomach acid to break it down fast enough. So yeah, you got to think like if these dogs was in the wild, they would be eating bones and shit off the animals that their parents would catch and bring back to them. So just gotta kind of be mindful of it and don't just go overboard because it's still a puppy. You feel me?
Yeah. What do you do for the or first let me ask you, how many shots do you give your dog and at what ages, like what weeks do you give it to him?
Well, I got him his first parvo shot when I got him. Was it 2 weeks ago? Going on 2 weeks this week. So I'm gonna go on and hit him with his other one. I give him a series of six of them because out here parvo is prevalent because it's always hot and dry. So from the time he fucking 6, 7 weeks old, all the way until I give him that sixth shot.
Okay, now is six the standard number for the people not
Well, I just
listening?
do it out here. You like some regions you could get away with four, but I do at least four shots. But like I was saying, parvo is so prevalent out here that I just like to give them those extra two just to be sure. It's only a couple dollars extra out of my pocket.
Yeah.
I'll blow that shit on weed and blunt. So of course I'm gonna take care of my goddamn dog.
Hell yeah. What do you how do you feel about flea collars and that stuff you put down their back, or what do you use for fleas and ticks?
We don't get that type of problem because a lot of our yards out here is just all dirt. So
Oh, okay.
we don't really got issues like that. Our shit be mostly like parvo, giardia, and coccidia that we gotta really fuck with as far as parasites go, and those are internal parasites, whereas ticks and fleas external. But we don't really have that unless you just a nasty motherfucker, and then I'm not going into your yard no way. You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't use none of that shit. I use D-Earth, as a topical, and that's about it. That diatramaceous earth to
Okay.
help keep them down. And I put that, on top of the dirt in the yard and all that after I clean. But yeah, fleas and ticks is not that prevalent on none of the yards that I visit or my yard. I don't fuck with no dirty yard niggas, no way.
Hell yeah. What about with it being so hot? Because I know where you at, it's real hot. How how do you water your dog? Like how much water do you keep out there and how often do you change it for a young pup?
Well, the pups, like his age and shit, I keep them inside and with me, in the summer and shit. And if you had a litter of pups, they would still be inside with the mom. I just set them up indoor, a big ass indoor kennel setup or something like that until it cooled off. But I got, I take a barrel and cut it vertically the long way, and I use that for what I put my main water in, so they drink out that on one half, and then on the other half I use it, and I got water pumps in both of them to keep the water circulating. So one they get to drink out of, and one they just jump in when it's hot as fuck. And I got the little mister system and all that shit.
Okay.
And they dig a hole. They dig holes. They smart. To just get away from. But on days it's super hot, I just bring them in. I don't keep a lot of dogs on the yard, no way. So it's nothing to bring in. 3, 4 dogs. Let them chill out in the daytime. It's big ass kennels and shit, and they be chilling watching TV, and just let them out to use the bathroom and shit.
Hell yeah. What about on a pup? This is for all the listeners watching, man. We got a lot of first time puppers and everything. So what about dewormer and what kind of dewormer do you use?
Uh, Ivermectin, I use that shit, the paste version of it. That's my favorite to use, and I've been using that. But we don't, heartworms ain't prevalent because we don't got a lot of mosquitoes. It's not enough moisture consistently for them to build up to be a problem. So, most of our shit is hookworms, roundworms, and tapeworms. And I just treat them with that. But that shit they sell at Walmart, what is it? The Pancure C or whatever that shit is called. That shit works pretty good too. I just, been in the dog so long. That's just what I use. Got that tip from an old horseman and just been using it ever since. It's just, what I like to use. I can get a lot of it and it don't take a lot of it to use. So as long as you keep it closed and refrigerated, it'll last, a whole season.
Okay. All right. Well, do you have a specific bloodline you like to run with the pit bulls?
The good ones. I'm never been caught up. I'm never been, I'm only just breed this family of dogs or this bloodline of dogs. There's good dogs in every bloodline. And just in my years, I went on that pursuit and just to prove that that's true. And it is true. You just got to find them motherfuckers and know what you're looking at when you see them. But, my most successful bloodlines have been the Red Boy Jocko, the Eli stuff too. But if I was to have a favorite, it would be a Bolio. I always like the smart Bolio dog, and they seem to always find their way into my yard. So, but whatever dog is good, man. That's why, I had champions of all bloodlines: Bolio, Red Boy Jocko, Eli. It's all good dogs in every line. You just got to find them, bro.
Okay, I see a lot of talk on the YouTube and the internet about American Pit Bull Terriers should be red. How do you feel about that?
I mean, for one, that's a recessive trait. So, if that's what you're exclusively breeding for, you're gonna start getting up those problems that come with the recessive traits. And man, the dog don't know what color he is at all, so he don't give a fuck. So why should I? A good dog gonna be whatever color he is. God damn it, ain't no two ways about that. Anybody else that say different is trying to sell you a dog. If you like how the dog look and that's your thing, fine, but don't get caught up in the bullshit because you'll find out real soon that that same motherfucker who's is selling you that all these red dog shit is the shit dream. Get his ass kicked when he come north of the border. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So how do you feel about these American bullies calling their dogs pit bulls then?
I mean, I don't like it because it's really not fair to either dog. You lowering your dog because pit bulls don't cost that much. The baddest pit bull, is not gonna bring in as much money as a bully. I understand you want to be associated with it, but make your own lane as far as that go. Neither dog is neither dog. You feel me? A pit bull game bred is specifically designed for one job, whereas the bully is designed to be whatever you want them to be. And that's the beauty of having a bully. You could, pretty much customize these motherfuckers. To whereas, in the game dog circuit, that shit is fucking set standards. You got to stick to them. In the bully world, you can freestyle and do what you want and make your own pot. If it come out dope, it's dope, and if it's not, shit, keep trying. But I wouldn't do it, just because that shit is stupid. If you got a bully, be happy with your bully. You ain't gotta fucking come over here with the gangster shit, cause it's not fun over here. You feel me? The bully cats is getting the big bags and all that, man. Stick with that. So you got a bully and be happy. Just make the best bully you got. You feel me?
Yes, sir. How do you uh how do you feel about the chain setups or cage? Which one do you feel is best for a pit bull terrier?
A chain set up. I've yet to see a fat dog on the chain, but it's something about like that kennel. Unless you gonna be the type of handler that I am and gonna work your dog every day, regardless of what setup he's on, that chain setup is way better because they could get a little bit more exercise, and you'll notice the difference between a kennel dog and a goddamn chain dog just from looking at them. One gonna look, like he been doing push-ups and shit, and the other one gonna look like he just been, chilling fucking bitches all day and shit.
Yeah. So what if I'm a beginner and I'm setting up a chain setup? What's a couple things that I would need to uh to get for the chain setup? Do I have to have like I see everybody using the axles, or can I use anything else to put in the ground? You know,
Well, yeah, you could use anything to stake it, as long as it's in there, firmly and staked in at a straight up and down vertical angle. That way the dog can't get any leverage to pull it out. But I've used spikes, I've used axles. The main thing you want to have is proper O-rings and proper swivels. Without those two, your shit could get tangled up in the chain and it's gonna suck. You come home and your shit wrapped up and he fucking dead because he couldn't get to his water. So yeah, I like to use an O-ring setup. So it go O-ring, swivel, whatever cold strut you want to use to connect it to the chain. And you run that on both ends of the chain. That way, whatever you staking it to, got an O-ring connected to it, and of course the O-ring in for the collar with the swivel on it.
Okay. And what's something that every pit bull terrier should have on the yard? I mean, every pit bull terrier owner should have on their yard.
A goddamn breaking stick, man. It is as good as a handler I am, man. It's hard as fuck breaking them dogs up without no stick, bro. For real, a breaking stick, man. That's the, if you don't have more than one game bred pit bull on your yard, even with some of the bullies, you know, have that shit, man. Cause that shit sucks breaking up them dogs, man, without no help. And that breaking stick is your best friend. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Shout out Bando for life, man. I see you in the chat, man. Shout out Heavy,
Oh, what up,
Brian.
Bando? Heavy pressure. Brian, yeah, salute y'all for showing up, man. That's a good look.
Hell yeah. So describe the perfect dog to me, man. Like height, weight, you know what I'm saying? Confirmation. What's your perfect dog? You know what I'm saying?
Well, so my perfect dog is the one that's not a curve. But as far as looks go, I like the standard, confirmation what was said by John P. Kobe back in the day. And that's for, a nice rectangular, when you look at him from the profile view, not too long, but not too short of a muzzle. I don't really care for a big head unless it's on a bigger size dog, because that's just extra weight to carry around. But just picture like a greyhound. To me, that's the perfect dog as far as body wise is nice, sleek, streamlined, athletic, but can still, do his job until it's done. For however long it takes. We'll say it like that.
Okay, okay. What let me get you
As
another
far as the weight, like yeah, shit, the weight is whatever his fucking his lowest and strongest weight is. That's my weight. I done had little dogs that was good and big ass dogs that was good, and vice versa. All that shit is secondary to me. Yeah, I put that in his dog's color. As far as how he look go, as long as he ain't fucked up and he conformationally sound, then I can fuck with it.
Okay. Yeah. So as long as it's a bulldog, huh?
Yeah, exactly. That's the part that count to me. As long as you ain't no fucking cur.
Yeah. And nothing that we discussed, bred, sold, or entertained for any illegal purposes for anybody
Man,
out there.
hell no. This is to help the hobby, Pro Bowl channel and give y'all some game, man. I just recently started liking the bullies again because I seen that, they have refined the classes and they got a couple of classes that I like to look at those dogs. So, I'm here to show that support too, man. Whatever y'all need. As far as, the game dog shit go, I can help you in the husbandries of these dogs. Shit, I'm damn near a vet, man. Only thing I can't do is X-ray, and that's because I ain't got the X-ray machine. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. Hey, I hit you up. I always ask for tips, man.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
I got you. I see you taking care of your dogs. Hell yeah, why wouldn't I help you? Continue to do good.
Hell yeah. I appreciate that too, man. Shit, since we on the bully topic, man, how you feel about Murals?
I like them. I like that look, but I like the red Merle look. I don't really like that the blue and the black look too much. I like that red tricolor look, man. That's a cool ass look to me for some reason. When I see the black look though, it does remind me of the Chattanooga fucking hounds and shit. That's all. That's why I don't like the black in the dark blues Merles and shit. But the red ones, they got that exotic look to me that catch my eye. I fucks with them.
Hell
G
yeah.
code, stop, motherfucker. This nigga is bad, huh?
That's your puppy over there?
Yeah, G code.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a
gangster
hard,
Cody.
yeah, that's a
Well, I
hard
call
name
yeah,
right there.
his name Gangster Cody. I call him G Code though.
Yeah. Well, so what age, man, would you consider working your dog for, like, you know, uh the sled pulling, the high, when they climb the wall, the dock
Yeah,
diving?
you can start showing them, how to do it at around, depending on how big they are, between 6 to 10 months. But I really wouldn't put a heavy workload on them just then. I would just show them, the tools that I want them to use and how I want them to use it. but I wouldn't get too serious with, especially weight pull shit until they're around, 15 to 18 months old. And again, depending on how big they are, because if that young, their bodies are still developing. You don't want to fuck them up, bro.
Okay. I got a question in the chat, man. I see Northern Edge Bullies. Yeah, that's my boy out there, man. He got some offspring off of Mandela. He said, how do you deal with two males and one female in the yard when the one male is a dominant one?
You're gonna have to eventually separate them, bro. When pussy come into play, we all fucking act a fool. You feel me? That's why we got fresh cars in the latest Jordans and all that shit. That ain't for you hard dick niggas. That's for the hoes. Same with the dogs, bro. You're gonna have to separate them, bullies or not. I don't give a fuck. I done seen two poodles get down when it's pussy on the line. You feel me? So yeah, you got to be real mindful. And then you, especially bullies, them motherfuckers big. That's gonna be like breaking up two of the big homies fighting. You back there by yourself. So yeah, just be mindful of that, especially when the female is in heat. Cause just
Hell yeah.
smelling it, it'll go up. Trust me. I done had to learn that lesson the hard way.
Okay, okay. So shit, you better get you a cage or a bando for life.
Yeah,
So grab you a chain spot, man.
yeah, exactly. But everybody can't get the change spot, so that's why I really don't be always, suggesting that. Change setups is still cool where I'm at. But everybody, if you can't, man, just shit. If you got to bring one in the house, man, fuck it, because you're gonna end up losing one. Trust me. The two males get to fighting, and whoever winning, the bitch gonna jump on whoever losing. You're gonna get packed out back there. So it's not worth it at the end of the day. It's more convenient. But when you own any type of dog, the responsibility always gonna fall on you. So it's better to just separate them hoes right now, man, before it gets serious.
Hell yeah. So I already know your number one dog is probably the American Pit Bull Terrier. But if you had to pick a second dog, you couldn't have a pit. What dog would you have?
Malinois, I like them. Them is real, high drive dogs as far as working dogs go. They like to work kind of like a pit bull would, minus the gameness and how to prove the gameness. We'll say that. But yeah, they some real, high strung, high active dogs. I got one already, so I would keep on rolling with those if I couldn't have the American Pit Bull Terrier no more, because them are some fucking dope ass dogs.
Yeah, yeah. So what? Let me see here. What do you think about the papers, man? I see a lot of people buying dogs without papers. How do you feel about that, man?
As long as you know how the dog is bred, that's cool. Everybody ain't in the dogs for either to get money or the fame or whatever. Some people just want them for the pet, but so long as you know how the dog is bred, the papers just pretty much make what the owner says official. But as long as you know how that shit is, because motherfuckers lie on the papers too. You feel me?
Yeah,
So yeah, papers do not make the dog. They good to have if you're trying to do something business wise and professional with them. Yeah, get them. But don't make it a big deal if all you want is a pet. And, you can't get the registration, and don't get the registration confused with how the dog is bred too. You know, I don't really register my dogs, but I know exactly how they bred. If you want one, I'll register it for you if I fuck with you. But if not, fuck it. But I want to give them some money for it, and I know how it is. I'm not in business selling dogs or none of that. My dogs I keep.
yeah. So would you consider yourself a breeder? I know you don't sell dogs or anything, like, but I mean, like, do you know how to? Would you consider yourself a breeder? Like, you know how to put the dogs together and everything?
I always say no, I'm not, because I look at cats like, the good brother Buck or Thompson or something like that, who got a big operation, a big program, and they pushing the line like that. To me, those are breeders. But I have, bred some real good notable dogs, off of my champions and produce more champions. But no, I'm not a breeder. I just know how to put the shit together. To be a real breeder consistently, like you can take any bloodline and make it successful for a breeding program. And I don't fucking sell dogs or none of that, and I'll be stuck with a whole bunch of dogs, man. That's not my get down. So no,
Yeah.
I'm not a breeder at all. What I do know how to breed, you know, and what to breed for when I do make breedings, but no, I wouldn't consider myself a breeder. There's a lot of more, you know, official and goddamn more informed cats out there than me.
Okay. And one last question, my brother. I see a lot of people owning pit bull terriers and having them in the yard together. Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, it depends on a couple different variations. Like I've done it with two opposite sex, you know, like I had an older female raise a younger male pup and they'd be cool. You know, I done had a dog that was cold, raised a male pup, and the male pup, even when he cut on, he was still cool with the dog that was cold because he never showed that type of aggression. And, you know, he was smart enough to discern between the two. But then some, fuck, no, you better not put them together. I don't give a fuck who it is, male, female, two males, two bitches, a mother, daughter, father, son, whatever. Some animals are just like, fuck that. When it's up there, it's stuck. I don't care who it is. So
Yeah.
it just all depends because if you look online, it's a video of Grand Champion Virgil running around his yard loose with a yard full of dogs, and he was already, you know, a champion, four timer by then. You know, he was able to discern the difference. So in that aspect, you got to know your dogs and know what the fuck you doing and know what you're looking at, so you could be able to discern to make that right type of fucking guesstimation to see if it's cool to let these two motherfuckers out. And if you do leave them out like that, don't leave them out, you know, unsupervised. They might be cool in front of you, but as soon as you leave to go get a blunt, it's going up. You feel me?
Yeah, I see the pit bull get a bad rep, and I look at it more as just irresponsible ownership. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm asking you questions so you can school the people out here if they do want
I
to own a pit
mean,
bull terrier.
yeah, at the end of the day, do always fall back on the owner. You the one who responsible for everything involved in the dog. But you know, some of these dogs are just like that too. You know, some dog you think was cool, and that motherfucker just one day decide he don't like nothing that got fur or feathers. You feel me? And then it's up. I mean, if you don't know what the fuck to do or what you're doing, you know, you're gonna get that bad rap. So to me, it always fall back on the owners because, you know, we the ones who got these motherfuckers. So we the ones who gotta be responsible for them. We take all the credit when they do good. So when they fuck up, you gotta eat that too.
Yeah. What about
Gangsta Cody, get over here, boy. Get off that ground, motherfucker. It's hot. What? Go ahead.
what about I see a lot of people that's getting into hog hunting or talk about hog hunting. What's a proper age to allow your dog to actually start the hog hunt?
Fucking fully grown, that shit dangerous, bro. I went out there a couple times, man, and you know the money is cool, but that shit, that hog could kill you and your dog, man. So you want a fully grown, mature, hard body dog, man, who know what the fuck is what. 'Cause that shit is real life dangerous, man. That shit is not for no suckers. You get out there fucking around, you're gonna be way out in them woods, man, and that hog then been a gorge you and your dog, man. You bleed out fucking 3, 4 miles off into the woods, man. So yeah, you gotta be on your shit when you're doing that.
Hell yeah, that'd be a bad day, man. Hey, the legend himself, walk him down, Ram, man. I appreciate you coming through, man, blessing me with some of your time. You're more than welcome anytime on the show. You know what I'm saying? I
Already,
appreciate you, man.
already, man. You know, I'm always gonna show support, man, when I see you doing something good, man. Like you were saying, if you tell me you want to do something and it's righteous, you know, I'm gonna be on your ass until you get it done. That's the type of partner I am. You feel me?
Hell yeah, big homie out here, man.
Hell yeah, man. Salute to everybody who showed up, man. That's a good look.
Hell yeah. Salute
It's
to the
only
chat,
gonna
man. I
go up from
appreciate
here
y'all. Hell yeah.
already.
All right, man. Y'all take it easy out there, man. Good looking, Ram.
No doubt, family.